welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. As you guys can see, I have a special guest here today. This is my Suegra. Everybody meet her. She goes by Carmen.
Yeah.
She's a little bit shy today, but everybody meet her. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I just haven't gotten to like be able to do it with her because our schedules are just like so opposite. So yeah, we're finally here today. We're filming this and we did go to the Michoacana, so we are eating some snacks. She got, what did you get?
Fresas con crema.
Fresas con crema. Crema?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, and then I also got a agua fresca limon. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started into this video. So make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and watch the whole video because this is gonna be probably funny, but probably like intense. So all right, let's get into it. So I have a couple questions. I put a poll up on Instagram and I wanted to see like what questions you guys wanted to know. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up those questions real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh shoot. Okay. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna ask her the question first and then she's gonna like ask it to me back. So make sure you could see her. There you go. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna go ahead and start the video. I'm gonna go ahead and ask her the question first and then she's gonna ask it to me back. So yeah, so the first question is, what was your first impression of me? Like, what did you think when you first met me? And like anything, and you can be completely honest because I think I've told this story before, guys, like with my boyfriend, like Speedy, in a previous video, like when we did like the sit down Q&A, we actually told you guys like what happened and like her first impression, like she, yeah. But what was your first impression?
My first that is because you look like little picky, like kind of like rich person, and I said, oh my god, but that's what I want.
She like thought I was like picky and like kind of like snotty, kind of, I guess you could say, right? But like, fun fact, guys, you didn't like me at first, huh?
No, it's no, I don't like you. I tell him too many times I'm gonna wanna, because Lucy bring me like 3 different
people
people to my house, and that's what I tell Luis. You start making a relation with the people and nice and everything, and like you tell me anymore, like I'm a stop anymore, so that's hard for me. Yeah. But
so basically she didn't want him to keep bringing like more people around. Like she basically wanted him to just like settle down. Like she didn't want him to keep bringing like different girls around because like it just wasn't right. And like when you meet a family, like you want to like stay with that person for a while, right?
Yes. Yeah. And honestly, let me tell you something. Now you change a lot, Luis, and that's good. Because Luis is completely different. He continue to go to parties, drinking and everything, and now Luis changed a lot.
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't do that
I
at all.
love that part.
Yeah.
It's more calm,
like not so like
take it
crazy.
Serious, everything. Yeah.
Okay, now you
what is you for?
So we're gonna keep it raw and real right now. So my first impression of her was I actually met her at her house, and this was the story that I told you guys on a different video. Make sure to go watch that video. It was the Q&A with him and I, and I actually at first I was so freaking scared of her. Like she looked so mean. I was like, I am not going around your mom like until she like starts to accept me, because she kept telling him like, no, like don't bring another girl around, like all this stuff. And I knew, like I was like, shoot, like she doesn't like me, like I don't know what's wrong. Like I just thought she was like so mean. So yeah, that's kind of my first impression, but that's basically our answers to that question. That's
why I eat my fresas con crema, because I'm not ready to the answer for Juanita. No.
She's like, I'm gonna eat while she answers that question. Okay, so the next question is about your thoughts first time. So let me give you guys a little like story of how I first met her. Actually, I should have done that first. So I met her on Luis's birthday, and he had like a little party at his house, and I like pulled up and she was like, tell her to get down. Like, and mind you guys, I was not ready. Like I literally had just gone out of the shower. I was in like sweats. Like it was like winter basically. It was in November and I was not ready. I was not ready to meet like parents. But he was like, my mom says like you need to get down and like meet her. And I'm like, no, like, and yeah, so I got down, like, I met her, like, it was just so awkward at first because, like, obviously, like, I wasn't ready to meet her yet, like, I wasn't even ready myself. So that's basically kind of like how we like met. But it was just like so scary at first because she knew that he was hanging out with a girl, because I would always pull up in my white Mazda, but I would park like far, so like she wouldn't know, like see us like drive away.
And I noticed, no, it's their girlfriend, because he always parked over there.
Yeah, we always parked over there, and he kept telling her, no mom, she's just a friend, she's just a friend. But obviously, like, we weren't just friends. He just didn't know how to tell her without, yeah. So that's basically like the backstory behind it, and that's like her, like, why her first impression was that, and my first impression was about her like that. So yeah. Next question is, do you guys have a good relationship with each other? Do you think we have a good relationship?
You and me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I think
don't know
we have a
about
really
you,
good...
but...
Yeah, I agree. I think we have a really good relationship. I talk to her almost like every single day. We can go out.
I text every single day, and sometimes he never
Oh
texts
my
me
god,
back.
I do text you back. I'm just a bad texter, honestly. Like, I forget to text people back. I'm so bad at replying. But I think we have a really good relationship. I'm comfortable enough to like be alone with her. I feel like you're comfortable enough to be alone with me.
Honestly, he clean, he cooking, he do it like...
She's on no, we're good. She's on, that's what I love about her. But yeah, no, we can go on like on lunch dates and stuff, and like we're fine. Like, we don't, like, it's not awkward. Like, it's a good time every single time.
Yep.
But next question is, one thing you love about each other. What's one thing you love about me?
I love by you.
Yeah.
I already told you, like, you clean, you cooking, you kind of like me, like me, but the most I love you because you changed a lot, Luis, for good things. So that's what I love more. Like, you do a good job with Luis.
Good job, Luis. Okay. Yeah.
And I see my son like so happy. That's no matter, like, I think for mom, everyone wants that. Yeah. Like for the kids.
No, I get that. My favorite thing about her, I think, is she's so like loving and caring, and she is such a hard worker. She literally does anything for her kids, and I feel like that's like what I love the most. And including me now I'm like, she literally will drop anything for me, and yeah, I think that's what I love most about you. Okay, and then thank you. Okay, so the next question is, I think you kind of already answered it, was, do you think I'm a good woman for your son?
Yes, I already answered the question. Yeah,
I already answered that one.
Yeah, because he's good person. He worked hard too. He do it like, he always support my son, so that's good.
Good. Next question is about you. Where are you from? Like,
I'm from Mexico City.
Mexico City?
Yeah.
So Mexico City. So
like
she's from Mexico. And then you know where I'm from. I'm from here. I'm from Albuquerque. And then, okay, next question is your favorite food I cook, and my favorite food that you cook. What is your favorite food that I cook?
Chicken Alfredo. My son told me he do a good enchiladas, but he never make it for me. But chicken Alfredo.
Yeah, I've made Alfredo for her a couple times, and they love it, and
it's very, very good.
And then I think my favorite food that you cook for me is, you already know, my chorizo tacos.
Yeah, chorizo tacos. He loves
and sopes and enchiladas. I can go on, but yeah, no, that's like my favorite. Definitely chorizo tacos though. Anything with chorizo, but her sopes, right? Sopes?
Yeah.
Sopes are so freaking good, and I've never tried them until I like met Luis. So she made them for the first time, and she makes them fresh, so they're super good.
In Cancun, but you know, you like it, but not too much.
Yeah, the ones in Cancun were not like the same, like, at all.
I know, because I make it with love.
Okay, next question is, okay, let me see. How do you keep a strong and good relationship with each other? I feel like I guess I can answer this too, and she could put her input, but I feel like to keep a good relationship like with your mother-in-law, like your father-in-law and stuff, is honestly like communication. I feel like when you communicate with like how you feel and like how they feel towards you and stuff, and you kind of like talk like and kind of just like see like the vibe and kind of just like understand each other, I feel like that keeps a good relationship with like your mother-in-law and like your father-in-law. Like with her, I could tell her like straight up like, hey, like that bothers me, or hey, like this, like etc., like stuff like that, and she could do the same. Like she'd be like, no, I don't think that's a good idea, like, and she kind of will put her input and stuff, but it's never like an input like where she puts a bad input and like it affects like Luis and I. But I feel like to keep a good strong relationship, I feel like it's just about like getting to know each other, huh? Like kind of just like
and
understanding,
no matter, you know, like it or you like it, that's tell the truth, you know.
Exactly. And I just feel like with her and I, like we've had a really good bond from the beginning, and I just feel like I could go to her and be like, no, so I gotta, like, I don't like that, like I don't think that's cool that you did that, or like she can come to like me like and say the same thing, and we like can talk about it. It's kind of like a relationship. I feel like when we communicate with each other, it makes it so much more easier. And I don't know, I just feel like I've gotten like super close to her, and I feel like we have like a really good relationship with each other. But I feel like communication is key, like even with your mother-in-law and like your father-in-law. Like you may not always like them and not agree with what they see or like how they see stuff in your relationship, but to me, I've always like respected like her and his like father and his stepdad, just because like those are his parents, and I will always keep it respectful regardless of like whatever the situation is. But I have a really good relationship with all of them. But I don't know, I guess like my thing to go back before I start ranting again is communication. Honestly, communication is like how to keep a good relationship even with like your father and your mother-in-law. So
yeah, that's good.
I honestly feel like that's like what it is, what it comes down to, honestly. Like you may have like your times where you guys don't agree like with each other, but they're always going to be in your life regardless whether you like it or you're not, like you don't like it. So I just feel like if it's just better to just kind of like squash what you need to squash and just tell them like how you feel. And yeah, right?
Yep.
Well, we went a little bit ranting on that. I went off subject and then I went back onto subject, but that was the next question. And then I think that was all of the questions. What was your first impression of you? Yeah, we answered that one as well. So yeah guys, that I hope that kind of gives you guys an idea. Okay, actually one question I'll ask you. How do you think, okay, to keep it juicy, the last question is, do you think you, like Luis would make a good decision if he married me later down the road? And you can answer it, you can be honest, you can say yes, you can say no. Like, do you think, like, if we were to ever get married, do you think he made a good decision?
Now, yes. I feel you and Luis, you do it better now. Like, you asked me, like, last year.
Yeah, it was different.
Last year is, like, completely different. I'm not feel like the same last year, but now, you can do it.
Yeah.
Both change a lot, and because when you live together, it's hard.
No,
and
it's hard.
Either, like, 3 or 4 years, every single day is different, but you can do it.
So I got her permission, guys. Just kidding.
Luis asked him to marry with you now.
But yeah guys, so that's basically, yeah, she answered that question. Like, no relationship is perfect at all. Like, I'm like, regardless, like no relationship is perfect. And yes, me and Luis have had our, you know, our problems, like whatever, but I feel like every relationship does. But yeah, she answered that question. At least she was honest. I'm not mad about it at all. But yeah, a couple months ago, not a couple months ago, maybe like last year, yeah, I wouldn't say that we were maybe like good fit for each other, but now I feel like we're good and we're doing healthy and like everything's going good for us. So,
and that's part of the life, you know.
Yeah, so yeah guys, that go ahead and concludes today's video. Do you want to add anything else?
No, thank you for including it in your video. Thank you guys.
And as you guys know, she does speak like Spanish, like her first language, so she does know, like she knows English. So, but yeah,
I'm scared to talk to English, but okay, no, I can do it. I can do it.
She was so nervous with this video. She was like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, no, you could do it. I can help you.
He always asks me, and I said, I always make a little excuses. And he is smart. It's very smart, because today I got to do my hair, and he told me, Suegra, you wanna do the video because you're ready and everything? And I said, oh my god, I don't have an excuse today. I said, yeah, why
She's
not?
all, no. I was like, you don't have an excuse today. Your hair looks beautiful. She got it done today. I said, you just literally just go home, and I'm not even dressed. I'm like literally wearing a tank top, and yeah, we're chill. We're like chilling over here. But guys, so that goes ahead and concludes today's video. So like I said, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey of mine. And yeah, this is my beautiful Suegra. Give it a like. Like she said, give it a like. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.